Hi guys, it's Riki here and welcome to another video. If you're new here, my name is Riki and I read a lot of activewear, so if you're into that kind of stuff, you just keep watching. Today I'll be reviewing a new brand for me. It is called Aybl, so A-Y-B-L, and they are a UK-based brand with a lot of seamless stuff, and honestly some of the stuff reminded me a little bit of Gymshark stuff. So not 100% sure, how that is working. But they seem to be like a pretty big brand. They also do offer free shipping, even outside of the UK, and also, yay for all of us, no import fees. And they say they cover the import fees and the taxes and duties, whatever. So I didn't have to pay anything for this when I came here, even though I'm not inside the UK, and I really appreciate that. I don't think they have free returns, but you can return, and they call them hassle-free returns. So yeah, not 100% sure. I think you'd have to pay the shipping costs or something, but at least, they kind of offer to help you with the returns and stuff. And recently they did have a big sale going on. Like, I think everything on their website was at least a little bit on sale. And I'd been looking at trying them for a while, so this was the moment for me to just, get a little bit of everything so I could do a whole big review video for you. So yeah, this is also going to take a while today. We have a lot of pieces to go through, a lot of colors, because I do love colors a lot. I'm not a typical, I don't typically wear black leggings that much, other than for like lifestyle and, but not really into the gym. So I'm like all for colors, for being colorful. It makes me happy. Yeah, so we have a lot of colors, a lot of prints also to go through. I am not a big seamless fan, but I'm always willing to try and change my mind about it. And as I already mentioned, they are a company that does a lot of seamless stuff. So I didn't see too many non-seamless things. And honestly, also when I was scrolling through the website and looking for some good deals, the things that I was interested, or that looked the most interesting, were actually also the seamless items. They had a lot of colors, different prints. So yeah, that's what we're dealing with today. And because it's so many things, I think it's better to structure it a little bit and go with like tops first, and then we'll do the leggings and shorts and whatnot, so the bottoms later. If you're looking for anything specific, I always have timestamps down in the description box of the video. So yeah, if you're looking for like a very specific items, just go check down there and you can just find the time when I talk about it. But otherwise, yeah, that's that. Oh, by the way, also, if in case you're wondering, my measurements are also always down in the description box. And for this particular haul, I did get smalls on all the tops and medium on all the bottoms. But I am usually in between a small and a medium for most brands. But when I haven't tried a brand yet, I will always go for a medium, because it's always better to have something be a little bit too big than too small. So yeah. But let's start with a fun piece that I've actually realized does go with a lot of other colors as well. We have this fun mint color. So this is the Evolve Animal Seamless Sports Bra in mint green, and this one was like ridiculously cheap. So I think on sale I got this for €9, about like $9-10 US. And I just couldn't say no to something like that, especially because, as I've already mentioned, I do love colors. So we have this one here. This particular piece did not remind me of Gymshark, but like the leggings that match this, which we will talk about later. So yeah, because Gymshark also has the Adapt Animal Seamless, right? So it's kind of reminded me a little bit of that. So this is a bit more of a zebra print situation. It's a very simple sports bra cut, but I find it very, very flattering when it's on. We do just have like a slight V here. There's removable cup pads inside. We do have the ribbed band underneath the chest as well. And then you have like these elastic straps. So they're not like made from the same fabric as the body of the bra, but like they're a little bit elastic, a little bit stretchy, and you can also adjust them here in the bag with your normal like clasp situation. So all is well there. We do have the Aybl logo here on the bag. It's just kind of like printed on, so I'm not sure how well this was going to hold up with this band stretching a little bit. But yeah, the cup pads feel a little bit stiff, but I think they give the whole bra a little bit of structure as well. And all in all, like, also the way they do their tags, that like, it just looks like Gymshark to me. Like, I feel like this is also what the Gymshark tags look like. And so Gymshark has gotten rid of their hang tags, but these people here still have the hang tags on their items, which makes it a little bit more difficult for trying on things if you're not 100% sure. if you want to keep them. So yeah, was quite happy when Gymshark got rid of those because they're very bulky as well. But yeah, not a problem. It still works. Sorry, I'm just adjusting the bra pad because it was kind of poking out the hole that you can take it out of. But yeah, anyway, like this color actually is like super fun. It's very, very bright, also in person. But yeah, I found like it matched a lot of colors really well. So I really do like it. I think it's very comfortable, but let's see it on. All right, look at these colors, like, or this color, I guess. I think it's super vibrant, it's super fun, and that's why I grabbed it. But let's talk about the sports bra. This one is super comfortable, like it's very stretchy. It gives me a little bit of cleavage, nice deep V here, so for my small chest, that's kind of perfect. We have the ribbed band underneath. We do have removable cup pads, and yeah, there's definitely a little bit extra space, but I don't feel like I should have sized down. I think it actually fits quite nicely. We do have straps here. And I recently tried on a similar sports bra from a different brand, and at first when I looked at it, it always seemed like it would be a little bit uncomfortable for a long time wear, but actually it was very comfortable. So I imagine this to be very similar to that. And it kind of reminds me of the Gymshark seamless animal seamless pattern, the zebra thing. And I'm usually not like a animal print person, but I did like this mint color a lot. So yeah, I think it looks really good. I do like how I think the sports bra looks quite flattering on my smaller chest. So I'm quite happy with it, and it was very cheap on sale, so can't complain. In the back, we do have the straps crossing, and they also are adjustable. I didn't adjust them yet. I also don't feel the need to, but you can definitely do it. And the straps are a little bit more shiny than the rest, and they're also elastic, but it's fine. And yeah, the back is otherwise very simple. I guess the Aybl logo's in the back there somewhere, again here in the ribbed part of the band. So I don't know, is this stitched in this time? I can't feel it, but like it's there. And yeah, I don't know. The sports bra is very cute. I think you can pair this with like a lot of other things as well if you don't necessarily want to pair it with the matching leggings. Like a nice black legging would be fine, or like anything that's kind of more of a greenish color, like if you want to be really fun and summery, like any other like neon thing. I do like it a lot. Yeah, it's very comfortable. And like the removable cup pads that are in there are a little bit stiffer, but they do give me some shape as well, so I can't complain about that. And yeah, it's also great length. It's not like a long length sports bra, but it's also certainly a little bit longer than a normal sports bra. So yeah, I do like it a lot. All right, next up we have the Evolve Speckle Seamless Cropped Vest. This is the color Raspberry, and this is reminds me a little bit of the Gymshark Fleck print that they have, which is also their Adapt series. But I think I do like this one a little bit more. And again, it's like more of a thicker, like it's a very thick piece. So this is not a sports bra, it is a vest. But I find like for my smaller chest, I can wear this just without a sports bra and I'll be fine. Especially because it is quite thick and you have this ribbed band underneath, which is basically like just with a seamless sports bra, but you also just have a ribbed band underneath. So support-wise, is probably the same, and like because of how thick the fabric is, like you get quite good coverage as well in terms of nippage. It's not 100% because it doesn't have cup pads in it or something. And of course you could also fit a sports bra underneath. So like it's very covering. You have full coverage in the front and also in the back, so it doesn't really matter what kind of sports bra you decide to wear underneath. It wouldn't really be poking out too much. Yeah, so you'd be good with that as well. But yeah, I find this, it's a small piece because it's a cropped like tank basically, but it is very, very heavy for the fact that it's not a lot of fabric. So just keep that in mind. Probably not the best to wear like on like a very hot summer day. Yeah, the speckle print, you can see that here. It's like, I don't even know, it's like just a tiniest bit lighter, and it's kind of like how the fabric is knitted. So it's not like printed on or anything, but you can see there's like some ribbed fabric, and then this is not ribbed where this is. Yeah, this is a raspberry color. It's a bit more of a reddish pink or pinkish red. And again, full coverage. So the back is also completely covered. And yeah, just ribbed, very heavy, very thick, but still feels like very stretchy and comfortable. Yeah. So also, by the way, again, we have the Aybl logo here on the ribbed part, so I'm not sure how long this will hold up because it's not like stitched in or anything. It's just like printed on it. But yeah, let's see it on. Let's talk about this top. It's not supposed to be like a sports bra situation thing, but I do feel like with my small chest and everything, like I can kind of get away with wearing this just without, like with nothing underneath basically. It's thick and ribbed, not really ribbed, but like, you know, kind of a little bit. And it has like the little pattern, like dots on it. So I think it's like fine. You might see a little bit of nippage, but it's not really a problem. And it also doesn't move when I move my arms. So I think I can get away with just wearing this if I don't feel like putting anything underneath. And it has a lot of coverage, right? Like it's basically like a full top. You don't really see the armpit area at all. We have like the rib band underneath to kind of like hold you in here. High neck as well, and then the back, it just looks the exact same, so full coverage there as well. And I think it's just, like I said, like it's thick enough for me to just wear it like this. Of course, it's not gonna give me like a ton of support. Like it's definitely more of a light support, but like sometimes that's all I need. So yeah, definitely don't necessarily need to wear a sports bra with it. You could, I think then it would be like a lot, especially if it's a bit warmer, because this feels already quite thick and warm. But yeah, I think it's an interesting, like I'd never really see crop tops like that. And you know, but it's comfortable. It's not really cutting in here, even though it comes like high up in the armpit area. And yeah, I think I could just wear it like that. Alright, next up we have a non-seamless piece. I know, shocking. This is the Flow Sports Bra, and this color is called Parisian Blue. And I will say this one is very, very tight. So usually, you know, I can take off my sports bras by myself, but with this one I need help. I will explain more when I have it on, but for now let's just take a look at it. So again, non-seamless. We do have a lot of seams going on, you know. There's for sure also some detailing. We do have a square neckline here, which I like. And then we have these straps. They're not too thin, so they should give you a good amount of hold. And then in the back, there's a lot of like stuff happening, a lot of like cutouts. It looks kind of shaped like a little bit like a flower. I'm not sure. So yeah, if you don't like back fat spillage, this might be a little bit iffy for you. We do have an elastic underneath the chest here, and the elastic is not where I have the problem. The problem is this seam here at the bottom that's like super tight. So the elastic would stretch with you, but the seam is where it kind of like starts like kind of like not stretching, and you can see that already. When I stretch the elastic, the seam here does not stretch with it. So yeah, it's not perfect. I don't really want to need help to take off a sports bra, you know. This time we have the logo in the front, and of course, like since it's an elastic, it's not like the ribbed fabric where it's kind of like spreading apart a little bit more. So like I can see this holding up a little bit better than on the ribbed bands of the seamless sports bras and tops. We also do have removable cup pads on this one, and as per usual, you do have a seam in the middle here to kind of like make sure the cup pads don't move around too much. But yeah, I do like the front of it. The front looks nice and simple, and then with the square neckline, it's quite flattering, especially on smaller chests. And then the back is super interesting because of all the cutouts. Yeah, it's just unfortunate it's a little bit tight, but we'll get to that. Let's see it on. All right, this baby is tight. Like, whew, I think I might need help taking this off. Now that I have it on, it fits nice though. Like, I think it's, you know, I'm tugged in for sure. I have a little bit of cleavage here, a nice square neckline, thick straps here, and then you have this elastic underneath. And then also there's the seam, and I think the seam is kind of the problem here. So the elastic is quite okay, but the seam is tight. Yeah. So from the front, I like it. I think it's very simple, but it's cute. And then in the back, you can see that it has a little bit more going on. So yeah, for sure the seam is tight around here, but we do have the cutouts there. And you have a nice open bag, straps cross here in the bag, and I think it's cute. But yeah, a little tight. The thing is also though, you know, I don't think I should have sized down in this because then I might have too much space here because there's still a little bit of extra space. So it's really like the band that's a little bit off for me. And I think I think it looks good on me now that I have it on, but like the struggle is just a little much, you know. We do have the Aybl logo on here again. It's also just printed on, so it's probably also gonna like come off at some point. It's not silicone or anything. It's just like normal logo thing. But yeah, I think it's cute. It's just like, it's a struggle. We have removable cup pads as well. They're a little bit thicker, but they still fit nicely, and I think like they just help giving me a little bit of shape. And now that I have it on, like I said, it's fine. I think I can feel the straps a little bit digging in here, so I wouldn't consider it as like a comfortable sports bra to wear for the full day maybe. But yeah, it's a struggle to get on. It looks cute when you have it on, but yeah, how you're getting it off, I don't know. Especially like, it's not always just a problem getting like this tighter thing over the bust. It's more like the shoulders, right? Because your shoulders are just what they are. Like you can't make them smaller. They're just there. Otherwise, I really do like the color as well. It's more of a grayish blue. And yeah, I like the look, but getting it on is weird. It's also not a seamless material. It's more of a brushed fabric. It feels really good, like the fabric itself. I just really wish that this wasn't a tight seam here, because I do like it. All right, we have another blue piece. This is the Balance V2 seamless sports bra in the color chambray blue, whatever blue. It is similar to the Parisian blue, but there's definitely like a difference. So this one's a little bit more lighter, a little bit more baby blue, and this one's a little bit more grayish blue. So in case you're wondering, but yeah, this is the chambray blue, and it is a seamless sports bra again, so we're going back to seamless. I do think this one is super cute. The fabric itself feels like really nice and soft, and not as thick as some of the other seamless pieces we've seen so far. So definitely a little bit more of a breathable seamless, which I appreciate, because that's good. We do have our ribbed band underneath though, again, with the logo again on the ribbed part here. And like I said, I don't know how long this is gonna hold up. I'm a little bit skeptical about that, but that's okay. And otherwise it's a very simple cut, but I do like it. You have a lot of coverage here, but you still get like that nice V to like kind of, you know, not like break it up a little bit. We have some detailing here in the front, some ribbed detailing, some seams here as well. So definitely stuff happening. And also you can see like this coming, like bringing in the you know, this a little bit to make it a bit more flattering on your upper body. And then in the back, we have a simple racer bag here. I mean, you can never go wrong with that. And a lot of coverage still as well. So while this one looks like it could be great with support, I feel like because of the fabric like being so soft and lightweight and very stretchy, it might just be more of a medium support. But we will see. And also in the back, you do have some detailing again here to make it a little bit interesting, you know, some structural differences in the fabric here. Yeah, but it's cute. I do like the color a lot. It's definitely like, I like these type of blues. I do wear those a lot. This is why I had to get it in the blue, because obviously like most of their stuff comes in a lot of different colors. But yeah, let's see this one on. All right, let's move on to this sports bra. It is quite comfortable. I feel nicely tugged in. We have a V here, but like full coverage still, and I like that. I like the detailing here as well, kind of like accentuating in chest a little bit. This ribbed band underneath, you know, it's not super tight, but like it keeps me nicely tucked in. Removable cup pads as well, and then nice thick straps here too. And in the back, it's just a simple racer bag, but you know, sometimes all you need. I will say it's not like super high support, but like definitely like light to medium. I'm also not gonna fall out here. Like I have enough coverage for everything, and it's just very comfortable to wear. So definitely like that. It's not cutting in at all anywhere. There's some seams here on the side, but they're also not super tight or anything. And then yeah, I mean with the ribbed bands, usually underneath, like you have a lot of like freedom of movement, and they're just like nice and hugging. So definitely can't complain about that. I was trying to figure out where the logo went. No, I'm not hiding it. I guess it's on the back. Always hard for me to see when it's on the back. Oh yeah, here in the back of the waistband. So it's kind of like a silicone logo, and I'm not sure how well that works for having it on this ribbed part, so I'm not sure how long this is gonna stay on there. Like I can already feel that it might be peeling off at some point, which honestly is not the end of the world for me. I don't necessarily need to have people know where I got my stuff from. But it's a little weird. It's a weird choice to put it on like something that gets stretched all the time, because as long as like if you stitch it in, like, or if it's like part of the, like Alpha sometimes does that, it's kind of part of the band itself, that makes sense. But like this way, it's a little risky, you know, because it's definitely going to come off at some point, no matter what you do. But otherwise, I think it's a very flattering cut while still being like, you know, nice and covering. And yeah, I don't have much else to say about this. I really do like this. It's a nice soft seamless, like not the softest, but definitely like a good seamless to work with. And yeah. All right, coming to the Wild Velocity print. Got this in this red and also in more of a turquoise. So, you know, there's also different colors. I think they have a purple and a something else. uh, but yeah, we have Velocity. So this is like also one of their lines, the same with like the Evolved Animal and the Speckle, whatever it was called. But this is the Velocity Seamless Crop Vest, and this red color is called Coral. So it's more of an like corally red, like a lobster kind of color. And again, this is a cropped vest, so it's not necessarily a sports bra. And you can wear a sports bra underneath, but I find again for my smaller chest, like with the speckled crop vest, that I can just wear it like that. This one might be a little bit thinner, but like it still gives enough coverage to avoid like intense nippage. And we also do have this print, right? And a little bit of structure due to the print, so it's also going to distract a little bit from that. Yeah, I find it definitely not as heavy as the other one. So the fabric is a little bit more lightweight. But again, we have like full coverage in the front. You do have that like ribbed band underneath again as if you would have with the sports bra or the seamless one. And then in the back, we do have a little bit more something happening. We have this little keyhole cut out there. So depending on what kind of sports bra you'd be wearing underneath, you might be able to see it here. Just keep that in mind. I personally wouldn't mind it too much anyway. But yeah, I find it unnecessary for me to wear a bra underneath this. Of course, if I wanted to do something like super intense, like with a lot of jumping and running, maybe I would, but otherwise, you know, I think I personally, with my small chest, I'm fine with this. Like that, and again, Aybl logo on the ripped part here. But this time the ripped part is slightly different, so it's not like your like normal ribs. It's more of a like kind of, you know, I don't know how to describe that, but it's like a bit more like tiny squares there, if that makes sense. But yeah, I thought the Velocity print was like interesting. I've been seeing it on Instagram for a while, and then with the sale, I was like, okay, you know what, I'll just try that and see how it looks in person. But yeah, let's see it on. All right, onto this Wild Velocity crop vest. So yeah, the print itself, or like whatever this is kind of like out there, but I do like it. This is a vest, so it's again not a sports bra or anything, but I feel like with my small chest, I can absolutely wear this without a sports bra. I do have a little bit of extra space though, so there's a little bit of gaping around here, which is not the end of the world, especially because I don't think that means like someone can, you know, catch a peep of my boobs, but it's just a thing. So there's definitely a little bit of extra space here to accommodate like a bigger chest. Otherwise, we do have the elastic, no, why do I always keep saying elastic? The ribbed band underneath your chest. And yeah, I mean, it's not the greatest support, but like I said, for my small chest, I don't feel like I need to wear a sports bra underneath. I do get like a decent, like light support from this. And that's all I need for like most, or not most, but like some activities in the gym. And we also have the round neck here. I feel like if I were to wear a sports bra underneath, it would be a lot of fabric because the Velocity fabric is not the thinnest. It's kind of similar to the Gymshark Adapt Animal and also to the Aybl Animal kind of seamless thing. So it is very similar in terms of also how thick it is. I feel like the top is a little bit more stretchy though than what I remember the Adapt Animal seamless to be. And we have this keyhole cutout situation there, which also would make it a little bit harder to find a matching sports bra. So just keep that in mind. But yeah, there's a little bit of, you know, extra space, but it's not the end of the world. It's very soft. It's very stretchy. And because it's so thick, what I just said, it is very thick, I do feel like I also get enough coverage in terms of like nippage and stuff for this. You could probably see a little bit of nippage, but yeah, the fabric is nice and thick. There's some stuff going on because of the pattern itself. So yeah, definitely not the end of the world. And I think, yeah, I could just wear it like that. And it's very comfortable. So it's also not going to move with you. So you're safe. It's not going to all of a sudden expose your boobs because this seamless ribbed band is basically the same as you would have with any seamless sports bra. So it's not like it's looser or anything than that. So yeah. All right, next piece in the Velocity line is the Velocity Seamless Sports Bra, and I did get this in the turquoise color because I also like the turquoise, and I couldn't really decide if I wanted like the coral more or the turquoise. So I got some pieces in the coral and some in turquoise. So yeah, seamless sports bra. Again, very high coverage in the front. Of course, it's not as much coverage as we had in the crop vest because, you know, there's straps and we have a little bit more of a lower neck here. But again, you have that ribbed band underneath. So like in that matter, it's really very similar to the vest. We do have removable cup pads in here that give it a little bit more structure. And this time there doesn't seem to be like a seam in the middle. At least I can't see it. So the cup pads might be moving around a little bit. Just keep that in mind. Sometimes it happens and then you kind of have to readjust things. And then the back is a little bit wilder again, like we have with that one other Parisian blue bra. But yeah, you can see a lot of cutouts here in the back again. Logo again printed on that ripped part. And yeah, it still promises like good support, especially because, you know, you have like the straps and everything. You're still kind of like connected, so it's not going to fall apart. But you do have a lot of action in the back. So we will see how that goes for like the back fat spillage. If it's not your thing, then you'll have to see if this is the bra for you. But yeah, all in all, I think because of the good coverage, it will probably be quite good for wearing. Again, the fabric is the same as on the crop vest. It's just like, of course, since we have like the removable cup pads, and here you have double, it's double lined in the front here to allow the space for the cup pads. Yeah, let's see it on. All right, here we have the Velocity Seamless Sports Bra in this blue color. And I mean, this one has a lot of coverage going on here. So a lot of side boob coverage here, a lot of coverage also here. We just have like a very high neck, you know. Removable cup pads and then this elastic underneath. I keep saying elastic, this ribbed band underneath your chest. It's not as stretchy as some others that we've seen today. So for sure a little bit more tight fitting, but it's not like cutting in or anything. I can feel like, because it has cutouts in the back here, I can feel my back fat a little bit spilling, and like I can feel it with my arms. It's not the end of the world, but it's a little weird. So, because especially if you see it from the front, you don't expect this back, do you? There's a lot happening back here. So like a lot of like smaller cutouts. And for sure this is the part where you can maybe experience a little bit of back fat spillage. So just be aware of that if you don't like that. Maybe this is not your sports bra. But yeah, there's a lot happening. Not just one keyhole here, but like it's just like cutouts all across. And I mean, like I said, you don't expect it from seeing this. Support-wise, I'm tucked in. It's medium to high support for me. So even though like this whole thing is happening in the back, it's not a problem. But yeah, just be aware if you don't like back fat spillage, especially with this on the side here, like might not be your thing. I think it's fun enough. I'm not the biggest fan of like all of this happening because I think it's a little much. But I mean, I also don't see it, right? Because that's the bag, so it's fine. The velocity pattern is the same here as we saw already with the red one. You know, you just have like slightly different colors in it. So yeah, that's that. It's quite a long line sports bra as well, so it's, you know, more of a crop top sports bra situation. But yeah, I mean, you're tucked in. You don't need to wear anything on top of this, I think, because it covers enough. And yeah. All right, I also got the Velocity Seams crop top in turquoise, so a little crop tee, a tight fitting tee. Sometimes I do think these things look pretty cool, you know, it's like, you're just like put together and serious looking. And it is the exact same fabric, and again, I think the way this is, I could wear this without a sports bra. It's the same as with the vest. Same type of fabric. It's very, very stretchy as well. And for sure this one is a little bit thinner than some of the other seamless fabrics, so just keep that in mind. But again, you could absolutely wear a sports bra underneath. We have high coverage in the front, and of course also on the side because of the tee. We have the t-shirt sleeve here, and then the band underneath the chest here to hold you in. And with this one, I think I couldn't find the logo. Yeah, exactly, because I would expect the logo here in the back. There's no logo. It's confusing, isn't it? So I'm not sure if that's supposed to be like that or if they like forgot to put it on there, because everything else I've seen so far has a logo on it, and I'm confused about that, you know? It doesn't seem right. So I need to check. If it's supposed to be like that, but I will let you know. Yeah. Anyway, it's not there, but we do have a keyhole cutout there. It's a little bit bigger than we had it in the vest. So for sure, if you wear the matching sports bra underneath, the one with all the like straps here in the bag, you're gonna see something because they're not perfectly aligned like the all cutouts. This one, yes, but then you'd also see a bit of straps there. So yeah, for sure, you would see the sports bra underneath there as well. But otherwise, you know, I think if it works fine. Still wearing this without a sports bra if you feel like that's enough coverage for you or enough support. And yeah, very stretchy, looks cool, and let's just see it on. All right, here we have this crop tee. The sleeves are quite long for like a tee like this, and I can feel them cut into my biceps a little bit. So for sure, I think it's a thing where you could size up if you have bigger arms, because I sometimes run into this issue, not all the time, but sometimes, and I can for sure feel it here. That's a little bit restricting there. Otherwise, you know, it's not moving when I move. I also, again, am not wearing a sports bra underneath this, and the fabric is thicker than some other seamless, but I feel like this t-shirt particularly is a little bit thinner in terms of fabric than, for example, the leggings or the sports bra that we just looked at. So just keep that in mind, but I think it still works fine for my smaller chest. We have a ribbed band here again that keeps you tucked in. It's the same as with the sports bras anyway. Support-wise, probably more like of a light support, but still, you know, and of course there's no falling out or no flashing because we have quite a high neck here and there's no cutouts there. But we do have a keyhole cutout in the back, of course, your ventilation hole basically. So if you were to wear a sports bra underneath this, which you can, you're definitely gonna see this underneath here. I have paired it with the sports bra that I have in the same color, and then it's just a lot of things happening. So yeah, for sure, just keep that in mind that might happen. But otherwise, I think it's a fun piece. I feel like something like this always means business, you know. And I sometimes actually do like wearing something with a t-shirt sleeve and a little bit tighter, because I sometimes do sweat just from here, and then there's a drop just running down my arm when I do squats or something, and I can't, like, you know, because I'm holding onto the barbell, so I can't really get rid of it, and it's just tickling me, running down there. So when you wear something like this, the sweat gets stuck there. So that's the advantage of something like that. But for sure, I think it's a fun piece. You can see the tag there. I'm just gonna hold it away so you can really see it there. But like, yeah, it's a fun piece. Just keep in mind that it might be cutting into your biceps a little bit if you have some muscles, you know, some bigger arms. Yeah, but otherwise, I think it's cute. And yeah, it's definitely like a serious piece. We have the Oversized cropped jumper. This is in the color navy. I usually am not like a navy person, but I felt, I kind of wanted this in the color navy. And when I unpacked this for the first time, I was like, oh my god, this feels so soft. Like really so soft. And it's just like, this is such a great buy. So I think like on sale now, this was, 22 euros. So about like 23, 24, 25 US dollars. I think most of the stuff is back to the normal price, but this is seriously such a soft jumper. It feels like really good quality. And it's cropped. It has the Aybl logo here in the front. I hope you can see it. And I mean, there's not a lot of stuff happening, but like it's just so cozy and it feels amazing. It's very, very soft. It's not like a fleece or like thing. It's slightly brushed though, and it is kind of more of a cool to the touch thing. And like, I don't know, I can't describe it. Like it's really nice. And then we have a seam in the back here across to kind of like, give this a little bit more shape, but it's definitely like a boxy shape. I did get this in a size, let me check, small, so my normal size. And I felt like I could have, if I had wanted it to be a little bit less oversized, I could have also sized down. But again, I would not size up to make it more oversized, I think. Like the small was really nice. And it's just a thing you can just throw over when you're wearing leggings to go to or from the gym, or if you're chilly on a summer evening or something, you can just throw this over and it's gonna be amazing. So yeah, definitely like this one a lot. It really feels very good. So let's see it on. All right, here we have this oversized hoodie and it's so cozy and comfortable. So definitely a great purchase. I wouldn't want to miss this one. Nice like boxy fit here, very nice and oversized, and it's just so soft. Like I don't know what this fabric is, but it kind of feels like cool to the touch, but also like super soft and warm. The Aybl logo is on here again. It's more, oh no, this one is actually stitched in, so yeah, you can see it's stitched in, so it's not gonna go anywhere. Sleeves are nice and big and long, so you can kind of like be super cozy. No thumb holes or anything, but that's fine. And yeah, I mean, the length is also great. I also like that it's kind of like, it seems to be scooping a little bit like this. If you lift your arms, you're gonna expose your midriff, but otherwise, like, it's a great length because it hits like the top of your legging waistband. We have a nice, like, just round neck here. It's super comfy. And in the back, it's about the same length, but also, covers your lower back a little bit. And yeah, I just really like this one. So it's so comfy. I should check if they have the long version of this and like also maybe get that one. But it's definitely good. I like it. It's not like it's quite warm, but it still has like this more like sleeker feeling. So it's not like a sweatshirt material per se. It's also like stretchy. So yeah, I don't know what it is, but this one is really good. I like it. Like this one I would consider buying again for sure. This is like a dark navy color, and I think it fits nice with the blue. And it's a pretty navy for sure. Yeah, I don't know. I just like this one a lot. I'm very shocked by how much I like it. Already when I had it in my hand, I was like, this seems very soft. But this was also the first piece I put on after I got the package because I was like very intrigued by like how soft this felt, and I felt like I needed it on, and I kind of don't really want to take it off because it's so nice. So yeah. All right, last but not least, we have the Studio Half Zip Pullover and the color Deep Teal. This is kind of 100% reminded me of the Pippa training set that Gymshark has. I have that somewhere in a burgundy color. And I also have the matching joggers, so we'll be talking about it again when I talk about the joggers. But 100% it reminded me of the Pippa training set from Gymshark. We do have the Aybl logo here in the front, and then a different logo here on the back that I've only seen on like some of their tags, but not really on any other items of clothing. And it looks so different than this. So like I was confused when I saw it. I was like, what is this? So if I compare this with the Pippa training joggers, The fit, or like the cut of it, is the exact same, but the fabric is very different. So this was on sale for €12, or like around $12 US. And the Pippa training stuff definitely feels a little bit nicer fabric-wise. So this is really like a thin pajama material. It's stretchy, don't get me wrong, but it's like not the softest you could get. Like I said, more for like a cheaper pajama thing. We do have this zipper here, so you can zip it up a little bit when it gets a little bit chilly. Let me do that. Nope. It's hard sometimes to zip things up when you're not wearing it, because stuff gets caught. There we go. And here's that little zipper garage, so you can't really see it too much. Put a bit of matching colored silicone there. And then basically this is kind of a cropped thing, and you have an elastic here at the bottom, and this kind of sits a little bit tighter against your body. It's not uncomfortable about this way. You can kind of adjust where it sits if you want it a little bit more cropped or a little bit less cropped, basically. And then also we have the kangaroo pocket here in the front, but I wouldn't really put anything in there, but you'll see that when I try it on, and I will show you why. We have some cuffs here at the bottom of the sleeves as well, with some ribbed material. But yeah, all in all, I mean, for €12 it's fine, but like it's not the greatest quality, I think. But let's see it on. All right, here's the matching jogger set. Definitely 100% gives me Gymshark Pippa joggers vibes for sure. Just less good. Still cute, and for the sale price, definitely good. Good enough. But yeah, definitely more of a jogger material. No, not jogger, like a pajama material for sure. This top is also quite long. Like, I didn't expect it to be this long. I thought it was going to be a little bit shorter, like sitting on top of the legging. The jogger waistband. You can kind of put it up a little bit higher. So since it has this elastic, it sits a little bit tighter here anyway. It's going to stick where you put it. So you could just put it like that. We do have a pocket up here that you could put stuff in, but the fabric is very thin, so it would really weigh it down. And I mean, you could probably put tissues in there, but I wouldn't put my phone in there because that's just going to look very awkward. Look at that. It's just like, it's weird. So yeah, definitely don't really use that pocket, I think. We have the Aybl logo here, but then I also realized it has a logo in the back here that's just, I've never seen before, so I don't know if you can see that. It looks like an A, but it's like weird. It doesn't match this logo at all. And then you can zip it up here to really have like a high neck situation. I'm not gonna do that right now, but you could. Sleeves are long enough. But yeah, fabric-wise, I think the Gymshark Pippa joggers are definitely better quality. For the sale price, I'm not gonna complain, but yeah, it's like I'm wearing pajamas right now, the Walmart pajamas. So yeah, don't know. If you move, it's not gonna move with you because it has this elastic. The elastic is, I mean, it looks like it's gonna be tight, but it's actually quite stretchy. So I'm not feeling restricted with this. Yeah, that's all I have to say about this piece. If you're looking for a better quality of this, get the Gymshark Pippa joggers, or the top for the Pippa joggers. All right, let's continue with that jogger set. So I have the training joggers here that match the half zip you just saw me show you. And also, of course, in deep teal to have a matching set. And the material is the exact same. It's like this like thinner, cheaper pajama material. And again, if you like the fit of this and you want some better quality, some nicer fabric, just go for the Gymshark Pippa training set. Because I like that a bit more. And it looks the exact same, except for the logo, obviously. But yeah, so we have the joggers here. We do have a drawstring. I'm just gonna put the tag on the inside. We do have a drawstring here, and also like some of the stitching seemed a little weird to me, or how it was sewn together here. It looks like I did that, and that's a little like so not the greatest. I'm not very convinced of this piece. I will still wear it because it's an easy thing to do, or an easy thing to wear and just nice to have. We have zipper pockets here as well on both sides, and the zipper is like very, very thin, so it's not going to be super obvious if you don't have the pockets open. But yeah, I always like to have zipper pockets because it just makes sure that nothing really falls out. And at the bottom, we also have the same cuffs that we had at the sleeves with a little bit of like ripped material here. And otherwise, there's not a lot of detailing in the back or anything. So yeah. Quality-wise, again, same as with the top. I think there's better stuff out there, but also these were not that expensive either on the sale. I'm not sure if I would pay full price for them. I don't think so. But yeah, it's for the price they were now, it was fun. I think I got them for 20 bucks. So yeah. But let's see this jogger pair on as well. All right, here we have I was gonna say Pippa joggers because they really look like it, but no, these are not the Pippa joggers from Gymshark. These are the Aybl joggers. But yeah, 100% reminds me of these, except for the fact that these are not as great as the Gymshark ones. Because the fabric, this one feels really like pajama fabric that you get from like, I don't know, like a Walmart's pajama. So it's not bad, but it's also not amazing. And the Pippa joggers from Gymshark are definitely a little softer. And yeah, just feel a little bit nicer than these ones do. Like the cut is the exact same, I think. We do have the, the drawstring here. So there's a lot of space because I got these in a medium, but you can just tie it with the drawstring. I do like the teal color, matches very nicely with the mint here. And yes, I mean, these do come as a set, but this way you can see the joggers a little bit better. We do have 2 zipper pockets, just like, I think the Pippa joggers also have those. I'm not sure if my phone would fit. Let's see. Yes, it does. Okay, perfect. And then you can just zip it up. I like it when things have zipper pockets because that feels a little bit more secure, But yeah, zipper pockets. They're also quite thin, but the Pippa joggers from Gymshark are also quite thin, so that's the same. So they're very lightweight, and like I said, this feels like wearing pajamas, like for sure, 100%. I still think you could just wear them out because they are joggers after all. We do have the Aybl logo on here again. I like the zipper because the zippers are not super visible because they're the small ones. They're also quite long. We have the cuffs here, and then basically I could still pull a little bit of fabric down. So that's surprising because I'm not the smallest, but it's good to know. I mean, there's a front seam, but it's not cutting in at all because it's like, it's a jogger. It's very lightweight, and I feel like there's a little bit of odd things happening with like how this is sewn together. Like the sewing job was not the greatest, I will say here. It's definitely not top quality. This looks like I did that, So not 100% convinced with the quality of this piece. I'd still wear it because, like I said, it's like, a looser, but like more, I don't want to say looser jogger because it's still like, it's like kind of like a bit of a legging fit, like body hugging, but there's still like some looseness to it. I generally do prefer the Pippa jogger from Gymshark for like when I go camping, because when I go camping it's a little bit colder during the night, and then I usually actually wear that for sleeping, and I could do the same with this. And then you can still take that and go to the washrooms and be kind of presentable, like campground style. So yeah, this is kind of what I would do with these, or just, throw them over your leggings or something. That would also still work. But yeah, not the greatest quality, but the color is cute. And yeah, if you're looking for this style of jogger, but you want more quality, you want to spend a little bit more money, then just get the Gymshark Pippa joggers. Alright, on to some more colorful stuff. We have the Evolve Animal Seamless Leggings in this mint green. So remember the bra from the beginning, this is the matching legging. Again, this zebra print situation, ripped waistband, not a lot of detailing in the front, no front seam, and just some like kind of cuff-like things at the bottom. And then in the back, we have the signature Gymshark butthole booty scrunch. Just that Aybl also apparently does that. Again, I don't understand why it's not flexible at all. Like look at this thing. It's just tiny and it doesn't stretch. It's not moving. I'm never too much of a fan of something like that, because for me it usually just sits on top of my butt and just looks a little weird. I personally don't see it because like it's behind me, but I just prefer the unibut instead of this, you know, if it comes down to it. But yeah, otherwise the fabric feels actually quite nice and soft. Look at how stretchy it is too, so definitely can't complain about that. And otherwise there's not a lot of detailing going on, which is also good because the print is already a little wild. And yeah, I think the color is like fun, very bright, very vibrant. I definitely do like it a lot. We have the Aybl logo here in the back on the waistband, but also in the front. Yes, let's just see these on. Alright, onto these leggings. And honestly, I sometimes feel like some of the Aybl stuff is like a Gymshark dupe. And these definitely kind of really remind me so much of the Adapt Animal Seamless. I don't know if they ever had like a mint color like this, but for sure, I mean, they did have animal patterns. We do have this nice ripped waistband here that keeps me tucked in. It's very high-waisted. Aybl logos here on the side. We have no front seam. I'm not sure how squat proof this light color is, but also it helps that it has a pattern on it, because that's going to distract from a lot of other things. So while I do have a lot of space up here, I find it quite tight underneath my butt. I will say that. I can still like fully move it and everything, you know, but I can feel that there's a little bit of tightness there. So compared to the sports bra, they're not as stretchy, which is a little bit of a disappointment because I want my leggings to be a little bit more stretchy. Even though they're like, if they're hugging or like compressive, I still want them to be stretchy. And yeah, I feel like it's a little bit tight across my thighs especially. And you can see there's some things happening with the pattern. Like here, for example, there's a little bit like, I don't know what this is, but it's different than, you know, the normal zebra. So there's something happening, and it's also happening on the thighs, exactly where I feel the tightness. So I'm not sure if that has to do with it, if that's supposed to be like a detailing. That just didn't go as planned. Yes, but like it's weird because I have compression in some places and none in others. We also do have the traditional Gymshark butthole booty scrunch that's just sitting there on my butt cheeks, not really doing anything. Honestly, I mean, I don't care too much about these scrunch situations. I still think like it's a fun legging. It's just not like a perfect fit. And lengthwise, they're also kind of short on me. So they're definitely shorter than 7/8. It's not a capri yet, but they're trying to kind of go there. It's fine, and again, these were also not too expensive. So yeah, but like definitely not a perfect fit. Too much fabric here, too little around here, and it's just a little off, but still cute. Alright, I also of course had to try some shorts. So we have the Evolve Speckle seamless shorts. And it was very hard to get some shorts because they kept being in and out of stock during the sale. So I had the feeling that a lot of people liked these a lot, which of course, you know, could be hopefully a good sign that there might be good shorts. Again, this is the raspberry color that I also already showed you the vest in earlier. And these ones were also, I mean, like not super expensive, but also like the same price as the leggings I just showed you basically on sale. So yeah, I was hoping for some good ones. They're high-waisted, they're quite short, but this was either like you got this short length, or they were very long biker shorts, and I don't like very long biker shorts. I'm kind of like something in between. We do have the Aybl logo here again, and also on the back of the waistband, as we had with the leggings before. No front seam, and then again that butthole booty scrunch situation. And fabric-wise, I mean, they feel still very like stretchy, but I'm a little bit worried about this like kind of cuff situation here, because that doesn't feel as stretchy. And like usually my thighs are kind of where, you know, some more tightness happens, especially with shorts. I do like the print, or like we already discussed with the vest, you know, it's not really a print, right? It's more like you have the ripped fabric and then it's not ripped in some parts, where you have the speckles happening. And yeah, it is not a true red, it is a bit more on the pink side, but it's still a very, very nice color. And like the band seems like very nice and like sturdy to kind of like really hold you in. So let's see these on. All right, onto these shorts. I don't know, I had hoped for a little bit more, I think, from them, because a lot of people were like super happy about these, and like they were like nearly completely sold out. So I really had to dig through and see which colors were still available. I do have a lot of extra space in the crotch area here, and the waist is, I mean, it's hugging me in, but like there's definitely a little bit more space still. Yeah, I don't know, it's digging a little bit in the back there, digging a little bit low there, dipping, that's the word I was looking for. And it's cutting into my thighs a little bit as well. It's not the end of the world, but I can definitely feel it, and that's the thing. If I can feel it, that's not really that great. You can also, of course, see it in the back a little bit more, that there's some cutting in. And I don't find them like too flattering on the butt. We have that like normal Gymshark like butt scrunch, like the butthole butt scrunch. So it's just sitting there, it's not really like doing too much. And yeah, I don't know. I had hoped for a little bit more. They're like not really hugging my body. They're just sitting on it, kind of like on top basically. And it's just not, you know, the softest, or like the most like, I don't know, the most body hugging, the most comfortable, the most, I don't know. I just don't like them as much as I expected I would. I've tried other shorts now, and I know that sometimes they will cut in, or like most of the times they'll cut into my legs. But like, yeah, I just don't want to feel it, you know? I can still move and do stuff, but like, yeah, just like feeling the whole cutting in part here. Don't mind the tack coming out, I'll just try to put it away. No front seam on these otherwise. And also what I feel like, the waistband ends exactly where I want my compression to still be. So like I needed a little bit more here, and it's kind of ending there. So that's also not optimal. They're quite high-waisted, but they're a little bit more high-waisted in the front than they are in the back as well. So like the dip lower for sure. Yeah, I don't know, not my favorite. They're not horrific or anything, but I just don't, you know, like them as much. I don't see myself wearing them really, so yep. Alright, next up we have the Balance V2 seamless leggings in this Ombre blue again. I also had the matching sports bra for that earlier. And the waistband feels really, really thick, but also very stretchy. And the whole legging feels like super soft. Like a really nice soft seamless, like nothing scratchy, nothing itchy at all. Like it just feels really nice, lightweight. And yeah, I mean, stretch to the max basically. Like, they you know, seem like they could be really nice on. So I'm excited for those. We do have a lot of detailing again, like we had with the sports bra, like something to kind of like cinch in the waist a little bit, Aybl logo there, and then also a little bit of detailing here across the thighs, and then what kind of seems like a seam, but it's more of a fake seam. And then we also do have some detailing here at the bottom and also in the back. So again, to bring the waist a little bit, and then you have some detailing underneath your butt cheeks here. It looks like some like ventilation holes and like a little bit of fake seaming going on as well. But yeah, no front seam on these. Also like no back seam and no like butthole scrunch. So I actually don't mind not having that there. We do have a little bit of like a triangle like ripped part here that looks like it's trying to kind of give you a little bit more glute separation. But yeah, these like, you know, these feel, I think, nicer than all the previous bottoms I showed you, and like they're just so stretchy and like very, very comfortable. I also do love the color, and I already said that when I was talking about the sports bra. Also reminds me a little bit of rainwater blue, like buff bunny blue color with a little bit more of a purple undertone. But yeah, this one's really pretty and it feels so nice, so I also hope it'll be really nice on. But let's see that. Alright, let's move on to these leggings. When I put them on, I was like, oh my god, these feel so soft and stretchy, and they actually do. But then I noticed this thing, like, you can see it here. It looks like there's a little excess color that they didn't get rid of or something. I don't know how these things happen, but it's definitely not supposed to be there, I think. Because it's not on the sports bra, that's the same part. And yeah, I don't think it's supposed to be there. So that makes me a little sad, because I actually do like this legging. I will try to contact them and see, you know, if they can do something about it. I mean, it's not super annoying, but still I expect something, you know, if I buy something that's not like marked as like a lower quality piece, because of something like that, I still want it to be perfect quality, right? Even though it's sale. Or I got it on sale. So we have the same Aybl logo here as well that we had on the back, but here it's not on the band part, you know, which is probably a better place to put it. They could have just put the logo here or something on the sports bra. Anyway, and then we have this detailing. So you have kind of like a, let's start with the waistband here. So you have like kind of like a little insert here in the waistband that helps like to, you know, kind of like bring this in a little. Waistband is also very high, so you can see that. You could definitely fold it over if that's more your jam, especially because I do have a longer torso and it's still like very, very high-waisted on me. I personally don't mind. It's nice and wide. Gives me enough tummy compression here as well. But yeah, you have something to kind of bring it in a little bit, and then there's this like kind of mesh detailing that goes across your thigh here, and then you have like a seam here, but it's not cutting in at all. It's really just more of a detailing there. So that's good. And then we have like a little bit more detailing here on the side here as well. And then in the back, we also do have some detailing under your glutes here, on your butt cheeks, a seam there, and then also still again here on the calf. It's a little bit shorter than 7/8 lengths, but it's still okay. We don't have like too much like separation stuff happening here. I think since there's a lot of like, see, now I was trying to show you that there's some more fabric there, you could try to kind of like get it in there a little bit more if you wanted to. But honestly, I don't care too much about that stuff. Like, I just want to be comfortable. And these, unfortunately, because of this, you know, are a little bit like, but I do think they're very comfortable. I do think this is a very stretchy and comfortable seamless material. So for sure, for like the comfort when you have it on, it's really, really good. I do like it a lot, just for the comfort. I do like that I'm nicely tucked in here. And yeah, I can't complain too much except for this area here. But like I said, I'll contact them, I'll see what they say. And yeah, I mean, it's also lighter color. So also keep in mind, since the fabric is like super nice and stretchy, and it's also quite lightweight, it probably won't be too squat proof, especially in this lighter color. yeah, so just keep that in mind. I know I'm having a lot of thoughts just going like pam, pam, pam. So yeah, but I do love the feel of these on for sure. And I will see, yeah, what they can do about this whole situation there. All right, next up we have some ombre action. These are the Pulse Ombre Seamless Leggings. And I also got them in blue. I think this color is called Sky Blue. So it's a little bit marled, and then it becomes lighter blue at the bottom. So we're not ending up at a white, but like for sure it's much, much lighter at the bottom. Did I show you the back or the front now? It's really hard to tell. Oh, okay. So this is the front. We have the Aybl logo here, but there's none in the back of the waistband or anything. This is, I think, why I got a little bit confused. Again, the ribbed band, it seems very thick, but like also very stretchy, so no complaints there. And the legging itself also feels nice and stretchy, but I would say that the fabric is not as sleek and soft and smooth as the one from the Balance V2 is. So yeah, definitely a little bit more textured in a way. The front is pretty simple. We do have like a little bit of fake seaming going on here, but otherwise not too much. But in the back, there's a lot of stuff happening. So, I mean, of course, there's already a lot of happening because we have the ombre thing, but also here you can see there's like some detailing, some ribbing underneath the butt. I just hope that doesn't cut in or anything. And then a lot of stuff on the back of your calf here. So definitely a lot of detailing. I'm not sure if I need it at the back of my calf, but you know, it's there. I also don't mind as long as I don't feel it. And yeah, like full on unibud for these ones for sure, because there's nothing up there to like kind of like prevent that from happening. But yeah, I just wanted to try an ombre legging. I never had one. I don't have, I mean now I do, but like before that I didn't have any ombre leggings. I know it's been like, you know, probably it's not the hottest trend anymore because this has been on the market for a while, but you know, I just wanted to try. Okay, so let's see these on. All right, we got some ombre action here. So you can't see the full ombre look because it's just, you know, down there is where we are coming to a light blue. So it goes from like a darker blue. It's not like, I mean, it's not super dark, and it's mild as well, as you can see here, to like this lighter, more ice blue kind of. Still a little mild too. We don't really have a lot of stuff going on here. There's this nice wide waistband. I'm missing a little bit of compression up here, like in this whole area. I also feel like I have a little bit of extra fabric in the crotch area here. We do have the Aybl logo, same as with the sports bra. It's just again like just kind of stuck on there, so might get loose at some point. You might lose it. Yeah, nice and high-waisted. Nothing to prevent the unibut in the back here. But we do have some detailing, some rib detailing all the way down your leg and underneath the glutes as well. So it's just very ribbed here. So they're trying to do something here. But overall, like, yeah, I'm just missing a little bit of compression in some areas for sure. They're comfortable. They're not like the softest seamless, but they're also not that itchy kind of seamless. And I do like the ombre look. I think it's cute. And like with a bit of like rib detailing as well, there's a seam going across here. It's not cutting in though. Yeah, I don't know. I think they're cute. They're not like the greatest, but they fit. They're definitely more of a low compression legging. And yeah, if you're into ombre look, I think these are probably not the worst to have. If you don't like the unibust situation, then like most seamless is not going to be up your alley anyway. But yeah, I think it's cute for what it is, and on sale they were also not that expensive, so I think it's fine. Alright, and last but not least, we have some Velocity seamless leggings. I got these in coral and in turquoise because I couldn't decide because I liked both of them. And these ones are maybe a bit more similar to the Evolve Animal and Evolve Speckle seamless material that we've seen. So a little bit more structured, very, very stretchy still, maybe a little bit thinner than those two, but for sure not as soft as the Balance V2 seamless material. We have no front seam on these. We do have the Aybl logo here, a ribbed waistband here. And you can tell it's a little bit tighter and a little bit less stretchy than with the Ombre leggings and the Balance V2. So it's gonna be a little bit more compressive. And then in the back we have the logo here as well. We don't really have any like detailing here on the leggings itself, so no like scrunch, which I honestly am happy about, but also like no triangle situation or anything. But we do have some slight glued contouring here at the bottom. I don't think it's super obvious, and I hope it's not gonna be like, you know, obvious in terms of like me feeling something like just squishing in my meat there. So let's hope that'll be fine. But yeah, otherwise, I mean, the print is a lot of detailing already, so I'm quite happy they tried to keep this a little bit simple. Yeah, and I mean, they are stretchy. And as I said, I think the print is fun. It's definitely not something for everyone, I think, but like it's just different. Here again, like the contouring underneath the cheeks there, so you can see it here too. But yeah, definitely not like a lot of stuff happening otherwise. I'm happy we didn't have any front seam leggings too, because sometimes, I mean, I don't personally mind front seam too much, but sometimes it can be, you know, a little much. And especially with seamless, I guess it's normal that you don't really have too many seams. So yeah, let's just see these on. All right, onto these Velocity seamless leggings. I couldn't decide which color to get, so I got the blue and the red. But yeah, in the same size for sure, because I just felt like better to go with a medium for these. They're super high-waisted. So I'd seen people fold these over, and I was like, why do people do this? But I get it. They're very, very high-waisted. So you could for sure do that and then just have them sit a little bit more normal. And because they're so high, I feel like they're ending a little bit too high up for me. I want a little bit more compression here in this area. And it would be nice if they were just sitting a little bit lower to do that, because the waistband is wide enough to facilitate it. It's just like they come up a little bit higher. We do have the Aybl logo on here, so not like with the vest I'm wearing where it is in the back. And there's like no like kind of scrunch or anything, which honestly, if you gave me the choice between the Gymshark butthole booty scrunch and no scrunch, I would choose no scrunch. So yeah, I'm quite happy they didn't do that here on this one. We have no front seam. I feel like I have a little bit of extra fabric in the crotch area, but otherwise it is tight for sure. So not as tight that I feel like I can't move or that I need to size up. It's just like definitely I should not have sized down because I don't think that would have fit. So I'm quite compressed here in my thighs, not so much in the butt, which is good because I don't want my butt to be like just squished down. So no complaints there, but yeah, for sure in the thighs it is tight. I can move. It's fine, you know. It's not restricting, but I can feel the compression. So yeah, more of a unibut because of the like there no being like any like accentuation or anything. But honestly, like as long as like I feel comfortable and tucked in and hugged, it's fine. I do like the pattern on these because it's a little bit different. It's a little bit wild, but also fun. Yeah, lengthwise they are a 7/8 length on me, so that's okay for me. If you're a little bit taller, they might be a little bit shorter on you. And yeah, I can feel the waistband like folding over a little bit because it is so high. So I might consider doing that anyway, or just leaving it whenever it starts folding over, basically. It's not rolling though. It's like really just folding, especially here in the bag. But yeah, I do think these are fun. They're not like the best seamless I've tried on today, but like they are a fun print and they're fun in itself, and also definitely not a summer legging, more of a, you know, when it starts getting a little bit colder because of how thick they are. But for sure, like these are feel-wise very, very similar to the Gymshark Adapt Animal Seamless. So if you're looking for something similar with a different print, or like you like this print, you're not sure about it, like it is very similar to that. All right, onto these leggings now in the blue. Different color, but exact same thing, exact same size, exact same everything. They also do fit the same, I think, a little bit of extra space in some areas. And now actually you can see, this is why I wanted to show it to you, because this is how it felt. It was folding over itself, basically. This happened automatically. I didn't have to do anything for it. So this might be how I will be wearing it, just with like slightly folded over. And yeah, it just happened when I was moving around in these because they are just a little bit high, you know. But otherwise still, I think they're cute. I think the pattern also looks fun in the blue. And again, we don't have any scrunching happening here. More of a unibut situation, but it is fine. And yeah, just a little bit of extra space around here, but you know, I can live with that. All right, it's conclusion time, and yeah, as I already mentioned before, I wasn't like super convinced with the quality of the joggers set, but for the price that they got them at the sale, like it was fine. It's just like if you have something very similar to someone else, a different brand, Gymshark, namely, I kind of expected the same thing because I do have the pivot training set from Gymshark, and yeah, it looked the exact same, just with a different logo. So I expected it to be the exact same, basically, and the Gymshark one's just like so much better. So yeah, just that. And otherwise, there was like a few quality issues with the logo missing on that one, crop tee, and then the leggings, the Balance V2 leggings. But I will say they're still like my favorite leggings from this whole haul because they're so soft and cozy and comfy. I also do like the color, but like all in all, also just because of how they fit. So yeah, I will see what they say about the quality issues that I had. I will show it to you again because I only realized that when I had this on, because this way I wouldn't realize, but like that's also because I guess this is how it happened, maybe because there's like, you know, there's like extra fabric there, and when you stretch it out you can kind of see the problems there. So maybe this is why this wasn't caught in quality control, but like it's still, you know, quality control. And even though they had this big sale going on, I feel like, you know, you should still make sure your items are good, because it didn't say anywhere that, you know, these were like not the A quality items or something. So yeah, just a thing. I will contact them and see what they say. And if they get back to me in time before this video comes out, I'll like insert some information here so you know what is happening. But I've also, for example, been in contact with the quality control, with the customer service before, and they did reply quite fast. So yeah, because I placed my order and it was, you know, there was this big sale going on. I'm assuming it's something they might do every year, but I'm not 100% sure. Like Gymshark also has the yearly sale, right? And it's like pretty big. So it kind of felt like the same vibe to me because everything was on sale, like different collections at different percentages, obviously, different pieces at different percentages as well. And I only shopped the sale like 2 days in or something, and there was still a lot of stock and like a lot of colors and sizes and items. So yeah, definitely, it was definitely worth checking out, even though I wasn't on the site like the moment the sale started. Um, it was just harder to get the shorter shorts. That was the only thing, but I still got them. So yeah, not a big issue. And then it took them like 2 weeks to ship out my order, and I was getting a little bit like, you know, why is this taking so long? Because it didn't say anything in the email about them like being like, oh, allow us like 5 to 10 business days to ship out the order because we're busy during sale or something. Because if people do that, then that's fine, and I'll only start emailing on the 11th business day to be like, yo, where's my stuff? But yeah, they hadn't had anything in their email. So I was just like, oh, so when is this going to be shipped out? And then they got back to me. We're like, okay, because of the sale, we're busy, which I understand, you know. And they sent me a link to an article they had on their like blog or something, where they talked about how this will take like up to like 3 weeks for them to ship out orders. Which, okay, I didn't see that because I wasn't going looking for it. And that information should have been in the email that I got with my order confirmation. You know, it's you can easily make that happen. But of course, like I said, they got back to me very fast and answered my question. So all's good. And I'm hoping it'll be the same now with the quality issues that I had. And I mean, I did get a lot of pieces, so I understand that there might be like one in there that has an issue, but it's, you know, a few more. So yeah, anyway, for the fact that I got like 15 or 16 pieces, I didn't spend that much money thanks because of the sale, thanks due to the sale. I don't know what I'm talking about anymore. But yeah, so obviously it was a good time to shop and try out this brand. I'm happy that I found these leggings. I also think the sports bra to go with it is also very comfy and cozy and soft and really nice to wear. So I like that set basically. And of course the mint sports bra, the Evolve Animal seamless sports bra. Like I will get a lot of wear out of this because I think it works with a lot of colors, and I think it's such a fun color. So specifically in this color, I like this a lot, and I think it's very flattering on my smaller chest. And it's very comfy to wear as well. So yeah, I like this one, the leggings, the Balance V2, and then I also do like the Velocity line because the print is just so fun. So it's definitely a little bit different. I tried something different with this, and I think it is fun. It's a little bit out there, so maybe if that's not your thing, then you know, go for that. But yeah, otherwise, like, You can also check out the Balance V2 leggings because they are really amazing. Super cozy to wear, super nice to wear. And I'm not the biggest fan of seamless, but I do like this one a lot. So yeah, this one convinced me for sure. Even though I had that little quality control issue there. But yeah, otherwise I'm happy I got to try them out. I'm happy with the stuff, with most of the stuff that I got. I don't have too many complaints. And I will contact them, like I said, and let you know what happened. But yeah, you can follow me on Instagram here. You can DM me there if you have any questions or suggestions. But I'm gonna be more likely to see your comments here on YouTube. So if you have any feedback, any questions, any suggestions, anything you want to, let me know, just leave it down in the comments there and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Yeah, I hope you had fun. I hope you enjoyed this video. Give it your thumbs up. And also don't forget to subscribe to my channel so we can continue growing. I'm very grateful to, have you watch my videos. It's very fun for me to make them. So yeah, I'm glad there's an audience for it. And yeah, otherwise, thank you so much for watching and I will see you next time. Bye!